Reporting. Report should include vulnerability itself, how to exploit that vulnerability, how to mitigate that vulnerability, and a mitigation plan. So obviously, after remediation is done, specialist is doing retest. What is retest? Specialist is taking the previous report, which was done like 1 month ago, and checking each vulnerability if it still exists. And after is sending new report, which is called like retest report. What is the difference between automatic tools and manual tools and AI tools? So basically, some specialists, they are focused on manual testing. So some specialists are saying, I'm such a good hacker, so I will be just using like few tools and I will be hacking like manually. There is no point to even discuss it. It is like, doesn't make any sense. You need to do a lot of manual work, but automation, you need to delegate to the software. I will give you an example. First of all, when you are having the website, that website can have specific folders, and accidentally in that folder, you can drop backup. So let me just show you, so you will understand what I mean. Why manual doesn't make sense. Why it should be automatic. So this is example of, you see the amount of lines. Are you going to do it manually, really? Are you really going to manually go through all those /log /all /image? This is automatic stuff. So when you are doing audit, you are basically running the tool which will enumerate 100,000 lines of code. So this is just one example. When you are scanning the website, it has the different vulnerabilities, and those vulnerabilities can be found by automatic tools. So it goes like left and right. Left is what you are sending. This is payload, and right is detector. So when you find a vector where you are sending malicious payload, let me show you what is payload. I understand it can sound a little bit hard, but this stuff is not easy, unfortunately. So this is example of payloads in the JavaScript. So people who write in JavaScript, they can easily understand what is this. And I will just show you. So this one saying, please open pop-up and show 1, 2, 3. That's it. So if such payload, if I will copy it, I will go here, and I will just put it like here, stored. So hello guys, right? So I'm just writing hello guys, and some guy is doing this. I am malicious guy. That's it. So guy injected his own script into your website. This is your website, and he was able to inject malicious code. Now let's imagine the guy is not that dumb, right? So he created the specific filters which will allow him to filter this script. So if script will be filtered like this, right? Something will happen because it was already there. So it's already there. Clear guestbook. Let me clear it, and I will show you. So I will copy half like this, right? Nothing happened because guy, he removed. So when you write comment, if there is filtration, it will remove your ability to run that specific script. But you can see there are big amount of other ones. And if you will just go through all of them, potentially you will be able to find specific payload which will work. So that one is about example of how to exploit just a regular, I don't know, guest book forum. If people are writing you the feedback on your website, they can just inject malicious code. And this is something very interesting. From this stuff, you can collect what? You can collect from guy his location. You can make the screenshot. So if this is not my website and I want to infect it, I will create a script and I have it. I will be showing it to you. So I will input it here. I will be able to see the location of guy. I can see the screenshot. I can copy his clipboard. I can use all the JavaScript on this specific page. I can get his whatever cookies and much more. I can show you just a real time how to exploit this stuff. So let's do it. So we are starting the local server on my computer. Now we are deploying this local server to the internet. So this is script, malicious script, which I'm hosting on my computer now. So I have this guestbook and I'm going to hack this stuff. Oh my God, it's not getting through. It's too much big. Okay. Let me stop this. Let's see if this one will be enough. Let's see. Will it be? Now I need to think how to get it. Let's do like this. So now it's going to eat it. I hope it will eat it. So what I did in HTML, I just changed the max length. That is easy kill. Usually you can use the proxy for this one, but as a matter of fact, you can do it in browser. So I put, look what happened. XSS fire captured. My software, malicious software, is saying somebody is getting caught. So somebody is getting caught.
What is XSS?
Is cross-site scripting. Cross-site scripting allows you to inject a malicious code inside other website. Okay, so now let's see. It fired. Wait, just one sec. There are like multiple XSS. So hooked browser. Now what we see? We see information about this guy. So you should understand that what I'm showing you can be your website. It's not the website which I just deployed on my computer, and this is all going on my computer. Because you can clearly see that this is external website. I just injected external website with hook. So it can be your website, and I'm injecting from my computer malicious payload. So what can I do? Now it's interesting part. Let's just play with the guy, Facebook login. So he's sitting on his stuff. Now he's redirected to Facebook. He's like, okay, you know, it's kind of like strange. Now he's redirected to Microsoft page. So you can play with this guy like a toy now, because he accessed the website where you have the controllable JavaScript from your computer. What else can you do with the guy? So you can just send him this stuff. Let's see. You can try to get storage. You can try to get cookies. You can try to take screenshot. You can try to start keylogger. So whatever he's writing, even if he didn't submit, you will get it. This is his clipboard, for example, clipboard, and that clipboard can be from the previous password on the website. So you can go to console. what we can see, clipboard, you see, clipboard. This is my clipboard. And this is what I was writing. So I can see what this guy is doing on your website. So I injected my script on your website to see what guy is doing. Now, I think it's not enough from the guy. I want to see exactly what is going on with his internal network. I can scan his network. I can check like the battery status, okay? I want to see if he is at home or he is not at home. So 100% battery. Or I can do some crazy stuff. I can capture webcam. So you see, it asks if you allow or not allow to use this webcam. Some websites, like for example Zoom or Google, if you find XSS there, you already gave the permission, so they will never ask. So let's see. It should send me that camera. Where is that camera? It should come in a minute. So record microphone, tab nabbing attack. So this one, for example, I will show you. So you see it like this on the website, pop up. It's a little bit old technology. Let me send it again. So tab nabbing attack. Okay. So the guy is just sitting here. You see, so he is redirected here. So you don't even see what is the domain, but you can see that the session expired. So you can just send something and it will redirect you back. So here you can see the credentials, admin password. And it was, as you've seen, it was auto input there. So I didn't write it. It was from the form. So if I accidentally click, it's done. So you got the point, right? Because it opened the browser in the same website and the login and password was the same form, it auto submitted the same information from the edge. And if the guy clicked yes, it goes to you, because browser doesn't understand if this is malicious or not. It is just the same form. So let's see, where is my camera? I want to see picture. It should be done. I think it should be done. I don't know why it's not there, but what else? You can also do like this. For example, deploy. So the guy is just sitting on here and he is getting the download update for VPN. If you know that this guy works in a specific company, if you know his VPN provider, he is cooked. So if you hack the company profile, the company portal, and you basically inject that specific payload, which I showed you there, you don't need to do anything. You just go here, auto load, you do the screenshot, geolocation, you collect his cookies, and you just go sleep, right? And, you can say like anything here, Amazon expired, whatever. And after VPN update on top of this. So if this guy, let's imagine this is new guy, right? New guy pop up. Oh no, I need to access it. Obviously, admin password. So there is new guy. So he just accessed it, and he is already attacked. You see, everything is like moving and changing on his screen. So it is asking for his location. It is asking him to download some malicious stuff. And remind me later. Okay, session expired. So he is attacked from different angles, right? Already. And this is new guy. And we can see the information about this guy. What else? So basically, all capabilities of JavaScript can be used against the guy. Location, internal VPN, his ability to scan surrounding, his keystrokes, his credentials, like his cookies. This is the first stuff. When you have cookies, just to be clear. So look, guys, this is session cookie. Session cookie is something that allows you to stay logged in on the website. Now the idea here is that a guy can extract your cookies and can access with your cookies, and he can become the username admin, because there is nothing else on this website which is distinguishing you from the regular user. So cookies are something that, you know, that is distinguishing you from other users. This is one of attacks which I wanted to show you. So we talked about brute force. It's easy, right? And now we talked a little bit about what is the XSS. XSS is injecting of JavaScript inside the page. Very easy. How to find XSS? So there is like reflected one, two, three. So if you see hello 1, 2, 3, right? What are the ideas do you have? So you can say like, okay, let's make it like this maybe. Hello 1, 2, 3, and it is bold. So it becomes interesting. I created the bold 1, 2, 3. So I changed the content for the website using HTML. If I can change the content of the website using HTML, I can try to inject JavaScript. If I can inject JavaScript, I can use all the capabilities of JavaScript. I can host it in my server. And after, this guy will be cooked. So this is the idea. You can just start to find reflection. So first of all, when you go, for example, to Google, right, and you write like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Google are not dumb. They definitely understand that there is no way that they will reflect, text 1, 2, 3. So if you will go here, you see that they cut it all. It is separated. So they are not tags anymore. So if Google will have the input like this, which you can just check in the inspector. So hello 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can just try to put like hello, whatever, B, hello, B, 1, 2, 3, and H1, and font color blue. So you're just writing some text, right? And you're just checking what will happen. Oh my God, now I can affect the website badly. So so in the beginning, you try to find reflection. After, you analyze if you can inject the simple tag. If you can inject the simple tag, you can try to inject, something like this. Let's see if I can do script alert 1, 2, 3 script. So this one. Now I can see I can run script. If I can run script, I can take external script. I can host it in my computer, and even if server is not allowing me to send more than like 25 symbols, right? I will just try to input that specific payload, because look, I will just show you how big is that payload. How big is that payload? For you just to understand how big is that payload to be injected. Look at this payload. There is no way you will inject this stuff in that page. No way. Server will reject it. But you can inject this link to the script. So yeah, you got the point, right? That this is one of few vulnerabilities which you need to understand. You should always understand the reasoning. Why VPN is updating? Can I myself update VPN? Do I need to contact somebody to verify it? So you should be aware of what you can do on computer, what you cannot do on computer.